Pile one, what can you offer through social media? So what I have for you is advice on the world you live in. So in some way, you live quite uniquely, and this, I'm seeing like so many different ways this can play out for the people watching. Some of you, I feel like, have sort of a unique business that they work in, and you could share on social media advice on how to get into that business or what the business is like, or sort of show the inside world of a business that you sort of take for granted because you know it so well, but other people, it's quite different and strange. So yeah, this could be anything, a strange business, like some sort of like crime scene cleanup, or the music industry making a record or something like that. Or this could be you live like off grid and you know all about that and you can share that, or you have a unique sort of hobby. I'm sort of getting someone who's like really into gaming or a certain fan base, like you play Dungeons and Dragons or something and you know all about that world, and you can start a social media telling people about that world. So whatever sort of unique way that you live, there's something unique about you that you know forwards and backwards all the way, and people would actually be really interested in learning more about that from you. You're very good giving advice. You're very good in knowing something so entirely, and people would actually find it really interesting, even if they're not interested in the thing that you're doing. Like, if someone isn't interested in working in, like, maybe you're in like a publishing house, you publish books and it's this big, huge, multi-million-dollar industry, and even if they're not interested in working in that in any way, they would still be interested in hearing about like the politics of it, how the people are, how it functions, how it works, how they sort of pick what books are going to be bestsellers or not, what to put money behind, how they deal with author, that, all that kind of thing. Whatever it is, you can do it so well and you know it so well that people, and you can say it in a very engaging way so that people, even if they have no interest in what you're doing, would still be interested in hearing about it from you. This could even be like if you have a certain craft that you do really well, or you have like a garden or something, you can talk about that. There's some sort of niche thing that you can talk about in a really regular and engaging way that will make people interested, and you can help give people advice if they want to partake in it. So advice on how to join a certain game, or advice on like a fan base, or advice on how to work for a business or live off grid, something like that. There's something unique that you have a whole knowledge base about that people would be really interested in hearing about. And yeah, with these cards that come out, it could even be spirituality. Maybe you're really into spirituality and you know a certain aspect of it way better than other people. But these cards are talking about Mystic is knowing something really well. Anima Mundi is knowing that you are the everything. So you just know something forwards and backwards and inside out and upside down, and you can tell it in a way that will help people who want to get involved and also interest people even if they don't want to get involved in it. So that's all I have for you. That was a pretty cool thing, and I hope you enjoyed it. Bye. Pile 2, what can you offer on social media? For you, I have lightness, upliftment, optimism, enthusiasm, and confidence. These are things that you can offer people through different social media platforms. So the deeper message for you is, I get that you have been through such difficult times and you have had to navigate darkness, and you didn't really have anyone really jumping in to help you. You're the one who had to take care of these dark times and difficulties by yourself. And in that, you figured out how to flip darkness to light. You figured out how to alchemize the darkness and turn the light on, in a sense. And that's the sort of thing you can offer for other people. Like, look at this hand coming out of the prayer card. It's coming out of the darkness and it's reaching up towards the light. And with prayer, you would think that it's someone calling the light down. But for you, you found a way to rise up out of the darkness and see the light. And with Gnosis is your own personal wisdoms, your own personal sort of knowledge base. You are an expert on getting out of darkness and back to light. And it isn't in helping someone. It isn't in searching for someone to rescue you. It is you being down and out, being knocked down, and somehow finding the strength and the wisdom and the courage to lift yourself up and get into the light. This is a skill that you have. It is part of your personal gnosis. It is part of you. You've done it. And whether or not you realize it, you could really help other people be able to do the same. So you can offer like advice, encouragement, and positivity in a way that helps people see the darkness, because it all starts inside of us, right? So if there's a bad situation, it's very typical to think very bad thought. I'm so unlucky. This is horrible. I'm never getting out of this. I'm so powerless. But the way you speak, you can help people in bad situations turn those switches on in their mind and say, okay, I'm in a bad situation right now, but I am bigger and more powerful than this, and I can rise up out of it, and I'm going to be so much stronger, and I'm going to be able to have more control over my life when this is said and done. Like, there is some way that you can speak to people that helps them rise up out of the darkness and have this lightness and optimism and upliftingness. You help them learn how to do that for themselves. That's really a key. Like, there's so many people who are like, just go talk to someone. Well, some people don't have anyone to talk to, and you're really good at helping people talk to themselves in a way that is beneficial and uplifting and more positive. And it's really beautiful. Like, you help people see light and beauty even if they're in the dark. And because you don't stay down, you got knocked down by life, you were in the darkness, and somehow, some way, you figured out how to change your mindset, change the way that you think and feel, and stand up all on your own. And now you can help others see their situation differently and see how they can do the same, how they can rise. You're a positive, happy, optimistic, enthusiastic, encouraging force that can help people see the light in the dark and rise to it and go to it. So that was such a fun, wonderful reading. You're so strong and incredible. I love this ability that you have. It's so special. So thank you. Pile 3, what can you offer through social media? So the other two piles got very specific things that they could offer. For you, it is the most like comprehensive overall. What you have to offer is like just pure human connection. This is the most like typical social media star of all of the piles, where you yourself sort of is the product in a sense. The other two piles, it was like certain things that they knew. Yours, what you have to offer on social media is you. So it's authenticity. And it's authenticity that helps people feel connected to you and connected to other people. Like, I feel like you're someone who can tell stories with humor. Like, even if it's something that was a negative thing, you could still tell it with a certain type of humor that helps people deal with similar things. It helps people connect to you. I feel like you have the ability to be really honest about your emotions. And that's going to make people connect to you. And what their guides were bringing through very clearly was that when they connect to you, they're learning through you. They learn through your experiences and your mistakes. They learn through the advice that people give you. Like, you have the ability to truly create a deep sense of community where you are sort of the central figure. And when something happens to you and you go to social media and speak about it honestly, people will give you honest and compassionate advice that other people can then also see and pick up on. Like, they're really telling me that if you want to put yourself on social media, that it will create this sort of community of people learning through you and through each other. So you have the ability to create a strong collective who sort of help each other and see each other and learn through each other. It's a real sense of community that you create through being very authentic and real and honest about your emotions. So it's quite a powerful pile, because this is the most, like, you could really be a social media star just in and of yourself, in an honest, genuine, unique way that people connect to and learn through. So in a way, it's as you advance in life and learn and experience and grow in wisdom, everyone connected to you also gets that advancement and learning and wisdom through you. So it was a very cool message. I think that's all I have for you. And thank you for being here. I hope it helped, and I hope I'll see you next time.